Hello everyone. Welcome back to the radio show. I'm your host, Ichino. Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2026. I'm so excited to share a brand new trending article from the archive with you all today. Let us all gather around, just like we do in our morning classroom meetings. I might have a very fascinating topic to discuss today. It is from the field of human-computer interaction. Are you all ready to learn something new today? Great, let us dive right in. The title of the paper we are looking at is Prompt-Driven Color Accessibility Evaluation in Diffusion-Based Image Generation Models. The call for this paper is textpaxliv.org/abs/2603.09832v1. It is a bit of a mouthful, I know, but do not worry at all, because we are going to unpack it together step by step. Well, let's start by talking about the big problem this paper is trying to solve. Nowadays, we have these amazing artificial intelligence tools. They are called diffusion models. They can create incredibly beautiful and colorful pictures just from a few words of text. You just type in what you want to see and boom, a magical picture appears. But there is a very important question we need to ask ourselves. Are these beautiful pictures easy for everyone to see and understand? You see, a large portion of the global population has something called color vision deficiency. Some people call it colorblindness. The most common types make it very hard to tell the difference between red and green. There is protanopia, which is red blindness, and deuteranopia, which is green blindness. Imagine looking at a picture of a red apple and a green tree, and the colors just blend together into a muddy brown. That would make it really difficult to enjoy the picture, right? Now let us compare this with how we usually fix these color problems in technology. Usually, people use something called daltonization. Daltonization is a big word, but it just means changing the colors of a picture after it is already made. It is like putting a special filter over the picture, so that people with color blindness can see the hidden details. Other older technologies just look at how bright or dark things are. They check the luminance contrast between the foreground and the background. But just checking brightness is not enough. Sometimes the problem is not how bright a color is, but the actual hue and saturation. Those old rules miss the perceptual conflicts that happen when colors clash. So the researchers of this paper asked a brilliant question. Can we just sell the artificial intelligence to make the picture accessible right from the start? Can we just type, make a picture of a fruit bowl with the colorblind-friendly palette? Will the artificial intelligence understand the prompt and do a good job? They used a popular image generator called Stable Diffusion 2.5 large. They created a special dataset with 8 different categories of pictures. They made pictures of candy, cartoons, coral reefs, flowers, fruits, posters, and street views. They used 4 different ways of asking the artificial intelligence to make the pictures. First, they just asked normally. Second, they asked it to use a red-green colorblind palette. Third, they specifically asked for a protanopia-friendly palette. And they asked for a deuteranopia-friendly palette. Then, they needed a way to measure if the artificial intelligence actually did a good job. So, they invented a brand new tool called LOTS. This is super clever, so listen closely. Instead of just looking at the colors, LOTS looks at the edges and structures in the picture. It looks at the image gradients. If a person with normal vision can see the sharp edge of a flower petal, but a person with colorblindness cannot see that edge, the LOTS score goes up. A high score means the picture lost important details. A low score means the picture is fair and accessible for everyone. And what do you think they found out? The results were quite surprising. It turns out, the artificial intelligence is not very good at listening to these accessibility prompts. Sometimes, asking for a colorblind-friendly palette actually made the picture worse. The artificial intelligence models are not explicitly trained to understand the rules of human eyesight. We just guess what colors look good together. For categories with lots of colors, like flowers and candy, the artificial intelligence got very confused. It would change the colors in a way that completely destroyed the textures and edges. So right now, we cannot just rely on prompt engineering to fix color accessibility. But do not be sad, because this research is incredibly helpful for our future. Let me give you 3 specific examples of how this mod-loss technology could be applied in the real world. First, think about making digital textbooks for elementary school students. Teachers are using artificial intelligence more and more to create fun diagrams and pictures for their lessons. If a teacher generates a map of a coral reef for a science class, they want every single student to be able to see the different types of fish. By using the BevLoss tool, the computer could automatically check the picture generated by the teacher. If the score is too high, the computer will warn the teacher. It will say, "Hold on, your colorblind students might not be able to see the lungfish in this picture." Then the teacher can generate a new one, ensuring that no student is left behind in their learning. Second, this technology could totally change the world of marketing and the web design. Companies generate thousands of promotional posters and advertisements using artificial intelligence. They want to make sure their advertisements reach as many customers as possible. But now, a designer has to manually check if the colors are okay. But with the loss metric built into their software, the design program could automatically reject any generated image that hides the text or the product. For example, if a company generates a street view poster for a new coffee shop, the software will make sure the shop sign does not vanish into the background for someone with green blindness. This automated checking saves time and makes the internet a much more welcoming place for everyone. Third, let us talk about video games, because I know you all love video games. Game developers use generative artificial intelligence to create thousands of textures like the bark on trees or the bricks on a castle wall. In many games, spotting a rare fruit or a hidden switch is crucial for winning. If a game level is generated with bad color choices, a player with color vision deficiency might walk right past the treasure. By applying a loss evaluation during the game development process, the game engine can guarantee that all important items stand out clearly from their surroundings. It ensures that the local gradients and edges of the treasure chest are preserved, no matter what kind of vision the player has. This means fairer and more fun gaming experiences for millions of players around the world. So, to wrap up our lesson today, this paper teaches us something very important. While artificial intelligence is super powerful, it still needs our help to be kind and accessible. We cannot just tell it to be accessible, we have to measure it and guide it. And Mouse Metric is a fantastic step toward building artificial intelligence that truly cares about how every single human sees the world. Thank you all so much for listening to today's broadcast. I hope you learned a lot and fun. Until next time, this is your teacher and host, ichino signing off. Have a wonderful and colorful day.